Hi, gorgeous Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Cancer, I am back. I've been away for probably about a month. I think the last reading I did was for November, but I'm finally back on track, at least almost. So we're going to see, Cancer, what is going on for you. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to look at this general read, so it can be anything and everything. You feel what this is about for you. And if you feel called to it, please subscribe and like this video. Starting with the Yin card. Treasure Island again. It's the third time that Treasure Island is coming out. So it's starting to get to be a collective message that there's a lot of beauty coming in for a lot of people. And there's a big change happening around December for sure. Third card out. Just starting with the foundation here. Wow. Yin and Yang. Yin and Yang. With Treasure Island in the middle. This is so cool, Cancer, because it's like the ultimate... It's the ultimate balance, like on both sides, to then have Treasure Island in the right smack in the middle. I would say that this is a lighter, even though like I think it was Aries and then Gemini that had Treasure Island. And I think, Cancer, you're probably a little bit more on the right track to be, like, to just really starting to feel the magic of the Treasure Island. Okay? We're going to clarify this and then really get into the message. We'll clarify Yin here, please. Emotional withdrawal. Treasure Island. Okay. I'm actually going to shift the deck. Deck the hall. Treasure Island. I think we just actually wanted just that card. Ace of Ariel. Ace of Ariel underneath the Treasure Island. And then the Yang. What do we have for Yang? Do not give up. Nine of Gabriel. Do not give up. We have 2 and 8. Ace, which is 1 and then 1, and then 9 and 9. Cool. So we have 1, 1, and 9, 9. I like this. So we're starting there with the Yin card. If I were to just get this on its own, the emotional withdrawal, I would probably have said something like, well, depending on the message, obviously, but like this is the card of sort of going in a little bit to hermit mode and not feeling so much that you want to be a part of things outside, like you just sort of tend to yourself in your own ways, if you will. Excuse me. And now this is more like the Yin card inspires you to be actively allowing things to happen, but not sort of physically push for them. We have Yang for that. Like Yang is on the other side of that, asking you like for a call to action. But Yin is like the complete opposite. It's like, it is not that you're not doing anything. And I think that this is like so much like you're gone inside or turned inwards to really focus in on what it is that you want. Like we have your Treasure Island and your Ace of Ariel. It's just gorgeous there, sitting in the middle. So there's something about like going after what you want. This can even be like a childhood dream. It could be that you are just now decided that you're, you know, I was talking to my dad just the other day. My dad, who's now 20, he's 27 years old. He is 76, or is he now 77? well, 76 or 77, something like that. And he just decided like that he was gonna apply again to the university to become like, he's read probably everything that you can read under the sun. He's read, and he would say, "No, I'm not," but yes, he has. And he always said like he had this dream to maybe even come into like being a professor, or being like in where you get to what do you call, like being a researcher or something. Like you just need a lot of hours of studying. And I was like, you are at that level. You could really go into like the research field and really have like, I was like, I'm too old. It's just not gonna, you know. And then now he just decided the other day, I got a text saying, I think I'm actually gonna apply to the university to just read up on. And I think he's 77 years old. It's like, it's just never too late to go after your dream. I don't think, well, whoever is out there is also 77, but maybe if you felt like you're 50 and like the boat has passed, or you're 30 and you feel like, no, I'm too old for this, there's something here saying you're revisiting a dream or revisiting a thought. You're at least considering going for something. And it's like, it's not even, if you haven't started to do this practice just yet, you're on your way to just really withdraw and focus your ASS off. Is that how it's spelled? On what it is that you want. And this is not asking for you to go for something, call someone, do something. Is actually just asking you to sit in the energy of what it is that you want. And it's quite clear what it is that you want, because right in the middle we have the Treasure Island and we have Ace of Ariel. And I'm gonna look at, this is so stupid because my vision has decreased quite a lot lately. And I got to borrow my dad's reading glasses, and then I broke them the first thing that I did. I might not be ready for glasses. Is that a sign? So now I sort of have to hold them to be able to read. It's just so silly. I'm looking forward to getting my own glasses here. So just bear with me. Ace of Ariel. Ace of Ariel. I'm in the wrong book. That's how bad my vision is. It's like, where's all the angels? Ariel. Watch out. Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. Money, time, or other new resources flow your way. Your planned new business or career choice will be very successful, and your ability to manifest your dreams is extremely powerful. You may meet someone soon who can open doors for you. Laying down long-term financial plans is also wise at this time. Land or home purchases are very possible right now. And then we have additional meanings. A very lucrative idea, a change in job or promotion, a helping hand, and bright prospects. And this is sitting on top of your treasure island. This is when it's happening, Cancer. I love it because it's almost like you don't, for some of you, it depends on like how far along you are on this path. If you just have like come to you as an idea just yet, it's just an idea. What if it's possible for me to pursue that thing that you for such a long time just decided it's just not for you? There's something about the timing of it right now. And you might even discuss the timing of it. You might even discuss like, how is that even on planet Earth going to work? because you have whatever you feel is in the way of that. Whatever you feel is in the way of that is not in the way of that. It is the right time. And it's like all laid out on the table. It's like how you go inwards and you really focus in on what it is that you want. And here's like, it's so lucrative. If it's money you want to bring in, if it's excuse me, an opportunity that you want to bring in, if there's this path that you want to start to see, it's all there for you. And then on the other side of that, we have, excuse me, we have the Yang card, which is all about action, taking matters in your own hands, go for what you want. Don't sit around waiting for someone to call you. You call them. This is like having a game plan to like, this is what's going to happen. And it's being backed up with, do not give up. Do not give up this dream. Do not stay as loyal to your dream as you can. You know, we talk, excuse me. We talk a lot about being loyal to our friends, loyal to our parents, loyal to our children, maybe even like loyal to ourselves. Like you don't back down on a promise, like be loyal. We really sort of treasure, you know, having loyal friends is the best thing you can have. Having loyal partners is the best thing you can have. But then for whatever reason, we have these dreams, and for whatever reason, we don't stay loyal to them. It's like we give up, or we turn our back, or we sort of, I don't know if it's maybe that easy to turn your back on a dream like that, but it's like you're not loyal to your dream. So this is asking you, if you sort of start to seeing it in a light of being loyal to your dream, being loyal to yourself, that you do not give up this dream. You continue on this path, and you take matters in your own hands. And it's like, okay, so what is it that you want me to do? Because on one end, it's like you don't do anything. You do everything when it comes to just sit in the energy of it and to visualize it and to just like see it for your inner being, for your inner self. But you don't sort of act on anything. It's not a physical journey just yet. It's like the percolation. It's the before things really get moving, period. And then on the other side of that, it's like so much physical. But I love how it's like on the table, both it's yin and yang. So it's like, you can't really say that it's like, okay, so for this time period, for these couple of months, it's only going to be about the yin. And then for this couple of, like this period is going to be only about the yang. No, we have everything on the table. Like I said, we had yin and yang. And in the smack middle sits your treasure island. And it's both. It's a balance. It's a balance. And you feel, if you listen to your intuition, if you listen to your body and to what your inner being is telling you, you feel when it's time to withdraw a little bit, to go into the hermit mode a little bit, to just sort of stay present with your dream, visualize and think about your dream, and just sort of be in the energy of it, but almost like a preparation mode of it. And you feel when you get called to call someone, or you feel like, or you'll receive an email, or you bump into someone and you start to talk about things that leads to, you know, whatever. That's the physical part. And it's not either or. It's both at all times. And it's up to you to listen. You probably feel when something's up, like something's on its way in, but it's not here just yet. Then we have a tendency to want to jump on the ship too fast. Like we want to push for it physically, so it's going to happen faster. But this is more like it's not a waiting game. It's a very, very interactive, being a part of the process for sure. But it's a learning curve on when to sit back a little bit and when to sort of go for it a little bit. Just know that in the middle of this, there's your gorgeous treasure island. This was the fastest message I've maybe ever given. I feel like we've come to a close though. Is there Anything else that you want to tell Cancer, please? I'm going to pull... Cancer and their dream. Wow. So look at this. We have first partnerships and alliances. This is when you're coming together with other people, like like-minded people. You're joining forces with others. This is when the universe really is opening up. The universe is always open to us. The universe always yields to us anything and everything that we're prepared to receive. Always. So it's not like they're holding it. It's up to us when we're sort of ready to start to allow it in. But it feels like it feels in one way that the universe is now sort of lending a hand. The universe is sticking out their hand to say, come on, like almost like they're pulling you up from somewhere. Like the hand of God is coming in to pull you up from somewhere. Like, let's do this. I got you. We have your back. And in another way, this is like when you start to make connections. You really are starting to make connections. Like whether that's you feeling like the long lost dream is to it can literally be anything and everything. It's everything under the sun, because it's a general read. This is going to be so different for each and every one of you. But if this is a relationship that you've been seeking, a romantic partnership, this is you now making those connections. If it's a child that you've been wanting, whether it's like your own or whether it's adoptive or like whatever, this is when we're starting to make those connections to make that happen. If this is a job opportunity, if this is, whatever this is, you're starting to make those connections together with the Magician. So I just love how this is, we always come back to, it looks like it's about the dream. It looks like it's about the job. It looks like it's about the relationship. But it rarely is. That is a beautiful consequence. And for us people like living on planet Earth to just have the luxurious ability to sense it all and smell it all and touch it all. It's just really, really gorgeous. But this, yes, it's about you getting to live your dream. But how you do that is to become the Magician. Like you're becoming, for you to pursue this dream, there's probably a little bit of a need of upgrade energetically. Like there's why you're called back into your pursuit of whatever this is. Why you're called there is that on some level, whether you're aware of it or not, on some level the growth and the evolution that this path is going to take you on. There's so much that you're going to learn about yourself, and so much that you're going to, like, the happiness and the contentment, the satisfaction and the growth is just going to be through the roof. You're becoming the Magician as you go, as you learn this path. Okay? That is literally what I have for you here today. I'm trying to not be like, oh, was that not so good because it's so short? But that is the message here today, Cancer. So thank you so much for listening. I truly appreciate you being here. Please please subscribe and like the video if you feel called to do so. I would appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, guys.